What's happening, good people? Uncool here. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for being here to listen to what I have to say. I'd like to start off by sharing a scripture from Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. I feel like we are at that point. Evil has become good and good has become evil. I say that because evil is running rampant and people are still making excuses for it. But we're here today to talk about what's going on, to talk about this evil and to expose it. So let's get right into it. We're here to look at some of the symbolism surrounding the Astroworld 2021 festival with Travis Scott, where so far they're reporting 8 people have died and numerous others injured. When this story first broke, they mentioned that these people died from cardiac arrest. Now, just like the makings of any other flag that is false, or however you want to call it, or ritual, they change the narrative 2, 3, 4 times over in the beginning until they decide to land on something they feel is solid. But those with discerning spirits, we understand what's going on here. So let's look at some of the symbolism in the flyer here. Look at the 2 hands here. It just so happened to be the 3rd annual festival, number 3 in the importance in the occult. Astro means relating to stars. You got the stars in the image. Not to mention the stars appear to be falling in this flyer. And we know that the Bible refers to angels as stars. So this could be alluding to the fallen angels. Then you've got the all-seeing eye in the hand. And the center image itself looks like some kind of a portal. Yep. So with the whole portal thing being said, the theme of the concert was "See You on the Other Side." And here's a t-shirt here that looks like it's surrounded by an Ouroboros leading into some kind of a portal with like some kind of scaly reptile print or snake print, or could be the print that you see on a monarch butterfly's wings. Who knows? Speaking of monarch butterfly, we know that represents mind control, and the O in the Astroworld flyer looks like it was some kind of mind control swirl or portal type deal. So yeah, the symbolism surrounding this entire thing is questionable. So if you know anything about the symbolism, you know it was a bad idea. All right, so let's take a look at the main stage. At this point, I'm not even sure if you can call what I'm doing exposing, because there's no point in exposing anything. These symbols are no longer hidden. They're right in front of our faces. At this point, people are just filled with denial because they love the world. We can just call it what it is. We're out of time. We're almost out of time, at least. Satan knows he's almost out of time. The Bible tells us he knows his time is short. And we can no longer sit around the bush and just say, well, yeah, they got these symbols hidden. No, there's nothing hidden about what's happening here. Look at this stage. It clearly looks like some kind of portal to hell, surrounded by fire. And when you kind of just look at the image as a whole, it looks like a triangle. It looks like a spiral. It looks like a portal to hell. Come on. It just is what it is at this point. I know I probably sound like I'm rambling, but come on now, guys. Really? One particular eyewitness account was pretty interesting because he said it felt like it was a concert in hell, and he said it seemed like a sacrifice. So let's go ahead and play those clips for anybody who may not have seen it.
Okay, so when I first got there, that's when Master P was performing. It wasn't that many people there, so I had went, I got in the crowd. We was probably like in the middle of the crowd, but we was way in the front. And as everything was happening, I just felt like I was being crushed, and like I couldn't breathe, and I almost like literally passed out. Like I felt like I was about to like collapse. So I started screaming and shit. So that's when like the people, they seen me just because of the fact that I was in the front. So they had pulled me out, you know what I'm saying? And then I had got out and I had just stood around, like not in the crowd no more. But that was during the daytime. So look, let me tell you something. Look. All right, so this is when Travis Scott is about to hit the stage. All right. Something in my mind told me don't get in the crowd due to the fact of what happened to me earlier that day. You know what I'm saying? With the whole Master P, audience and whatnot. So look, Travis Scott about to perform. It's probably like 100,000 plus people, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Just standing around in the barricades, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't as bad, but something told me don't stand in the barricade. I sat on the side, you see what I'm saying? I went all the way to like the end of the line, and I was like right there on the barricade, but I sat like, you know, like took a seat on it so I wouldn't be in the crowd like that. But I kid y'all not, bro. As soon as Travis Scott started, like as soon as he started, like all the flame, the fire, the fucking like the Phoenix and all that shit, and then he popped out, started going crazy, and like I'm telling you, as soon as he started going crazy, like the whole crowd started raging and shit. Everybody just screaming, help, help, help. Mind you, I'm sitting on top of the fence, so I'm looking down on everybody and I'm seeing all this shit happening, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers reaching and they crying. I'm trying to pull people out. So look, in the middle, it's a VIP section, like different celebrities and people who pay like thousands of dollars to sit in the VIP section. Mind you, I'm pulling people out and I'm trying to pull them into that VIP section. That's where like people was pulling people in so they can breathe. So the people in the damn VIP section, they getting mad, talking about why the fuck you pulling people over here in our section. I'm like, man, fuck that shit, bro. These people about to lose their motherfucking lives, you know what I'm saying? So I pull out this one boy. This boy, he probably like 14 years old. This is a little bitty teenager, bro. This one lady, I kid you not, in the fucking VIP section, literally put her hands on this boy and associated this boy and started hitting him like, didn't I tell y'all don't jump the fuck over? So I end up screaming like, bitch, who the fuck is you to tell somebody what the fuck they can do? Like, bitch, this ain't your motherfucking concert, bitch. Don't nobody give a fuck about what motherfucking ticket you paid for. Like, these people need some fucking help. So I'm helping people, I'm pulling people out. And like, it just felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like, it felt like we was in a concert fucking hell, bro. Like, it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe. You couldn't see. Like, just imagine all the people they gonna find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like, I kid you not. Like, in the VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainted, and the medics were trying to give them CPR, and they was flipping them over, and like they was literally turning black and blue. Like, I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just by me alone, it was probably like 10 fucking people laid out dead. And like, once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could have do. Like, this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like, that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. They was like, help. The whole crowd was just going like, help, help, help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like, that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro. And mind you, y'all see the type of music I make. Y'all see everything, like, you know, like I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but like after tonight, bro, like God really showed me, like, you know, like stay away from that shit, bro. Like, that shit not for you, because like he sacrificed so many people's lives tonight, like for real. Like, so many people's lives are gone tonight because they want to go to a fucking Travis Scott concert and have fun. You know, he influenced people to be raging and all this shit. So many people broke in and it was just chaos, bro. It was a living fucking hell, bro. Imagine seeing all those dead bodies, and that was just by me. And the shit got so bad, I was sitting on top of the gate. I was pulling so many people in, helping so many fucking people, and people was just screaming, crying, trying to ask for my help. I got so overwhelmed, I jumped down and I ran out that bitch and I left, bro. Like, this shit really happened tonight, and a lot of people, they, you know, hearing this shit, but like, watch tomorrow, y'all gonna see this shit was no fucking joke. Like, this shit really happened. So many people got injured, so many people died. That shit was so fucking wicked. Like, it was so wicked, bro. Like, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, put nothing on Travis Scott and call him Illuminati, call him no devil worship, but that's what the fuck it was, bro. We really went to a concert in hell, bro. You couldn't breathe. I'm talking about everybody was so crushed up on you. It was like literally no room for you to lift your chest up and breathe. Like, you couldn't move. You couldn't fucking breathe, bro. Just by the good fucking grace of God, I was in the front, so they helped me out. But I knew, and I even told people at nighttime, I said, bro, once the sun go down and the main stage opened up, I said, bro, do not go to that fucking, the middle of that fucking crowd, because at nighttime, nobody will be able to hear you. Nobody will be able to see you. Something bad gonna happen, bro. And exactly like that, a lot of bad shit happened. A lot of people lost their lives. A lot of people got hurt. So any parents watching this shit, I would advise you to not send your motherfucking kids to no fucking Astroworld Fest. Let their ass stay at home. That shit was not fun. It was scary as fuck. Like, don't go. And if that bitch still is open tomorrow, don't send your kids. I really hope that shit get canceled. I know tomorrow this shit gonna be on the news for sure. But shit, that's all I gotta say, bro. All right.
Exactly right. People are fucking dying. I'm gonna save somebody's life. Trying to get paid. That's somebody's kid.
Two hands to the sky.
I'm gonna save them.
Two hands to the sky. Two hands up, y'all. Two hands up. Y'all know what y'all came to do. Chase me. Let's go.
You just gotta hold people in the pit. We'll take care of them.
I wanna make this motherfucking great.
No, we're in there, bro.
If everybody good, put a middle finger up in the sky. Okay, where my guy, man? Come on. Hey, all that. Two hands to the sky. Two hands to the sky. Two hands up, y'all. Two hands up. Y'all know what y'all came to do. Chase me, let's go. I want to make this motherfucking ground shake, goddammit. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, yeah.
I mean, at this point, with all this stuff happening, this doesn't even look like a freaking concert. Like, what the heck was this? Oh my goodness.
Back up.
Yeah, sorry if all these clips are all mixed up, but yeah, we're gonna get to the point. Hang on. Let's get to the fun part of the video. Let's do a bit of a dive here. We're talking about Travis Scott. When I'm doing research, I like to look at dates, numbers, pictures, anything that could paint some kind of picture, anything that will give us an idea of what we're dealing with. So let's start off with Travis Scott himself. Let's see, Jack Berman Webster. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right, but anyway, born April 30th, 91. Known professionally as Travis Scott. So let's take a look. He is, let me see, he's 30 years old, born on April 30th. There goes a 33 if you want to look at it that way. And I like to take these dates and look them up to see if they have any kind of significance as far as like numbers or whatever. And I think I already had this one pulled up. April 30th, 91 is his date of birth. It was the 120th day of the year in 91 in the Gregorian calendar. There were 245 days remaining until the end of the year. So if you want to look at this number right here, I mean, you can scramble that to 201, like event 201 for the scamdemic. You can say that. Or my favorite right here, 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 is the number of magic. So yeah, and we can go back to Wikipedia here. We're not going to go through this Wikipedia article. There's no point. I just want to show you guys a couple things I looked at. Let's look at the Astroworld album, because apparently he has an album that released the same name as the festival. Apparently he's been doing this for a while. I don't follow this guy, but the only reason I felt the need to do this because this is important. People need to understand what's happening here. Astroworld is the third studio album. There goes a 3. Third studio album by American rapper and record producer Travis Scott. It was released on August 3rd, 2018. Here goes another 3. There goes your 33. And August itself is interesting because it is the 8th month. And allegedly there's 8 people who died at this concert. And 8 is the Ouroboros, the infinity symbol. So 8 is important to them. So let's look up this date. August 3rd, 2018. Let's see. Let's go back. August 3rd, 2018. Go. What is this one? August 3rd, 2018 was the 215th day of the year in 2018. In the Gregorian calendar, there were 150 days remaining until the end of the year. So you're probably thinking about, what the heck does that mean? Well, the number 15 in the occult is very important. There's a 15 here and a 15 here. Everything they do is for a reason. There is no such thing as coincidences. Everything they do is for a purpose, and it means something. So let's keep those 15s in mind. There's something in this article I wanted to show you first. So from the obvious symbolism in the Astroworld artwork, we're going to blow that up in a second and look at that. But I wanted to show you guys the length of this album itself. 58 minutes and 33 seconds. I mean, come on. The 33s just love to just point themselves out. I mean, they just can't help themselves with the number 33. I mean, come on. And let's take a look at the album cover. Let's see. Open image in new tab here. Where did it pop it out? Right here. Okay. Now look at this. This is the Astroworld album cover art, where you'll see this head, Travis Scott's head, a lot, because I guess this is the what do you call it? The mascot for the festival. So it's like you're walking into the mouth of the beast. And it would just so happen to be gold. This reminds me of golden calf worship or something like that. And then you see children. Why is there children? Because, of course, children are the target. I mean, come on now, guys. You know this. And she's just up like, I don't know. She's feeling the energy or something. Who knows what's going on here? And they're eating the worst foods. It's just terrible. And they're in an amusement park. And because, I mean, that's what this is. They view this life as their amusement, as a joke, as whatever. I mean, once you sell your soul to Satan, they don't really care. They don't care about offering yours to their God. I mean, I'm just saying, God with a lowercase g, emphasis on the lowercase g. All right. So let's take a look. This August 3rd, 2018 date that has the 15s in it. Let's see. What am I thinking? Let me look at my notes. Oh, yeah. The reason why I'm thinking this is a ritual because he is dating Kylie Jenner. So he's associated with the Kardashian clan. And most notably, Kris Jenner's date of birth just so happens to be the same day all of this went down, November 5th, 2021. Her date of birth was November 5th, 1955. She just so happened to be turning 66 years old. Yeah, 66 is very important to the occult. I mean, that's 33 twice. I mean, come on, the 33 is just going to continue to pop itself out here. So when I mentioned the 15s to you earlier with the, let me see, I'm going to go back to this just to, the 215th day of the year here for the August 3rd, 2018. This was the Astroworld album release date. The 15s are important because in the occult, the number 15 represents the devil tarot card, the 15th trump. Yeah, the devil, XV 15, is the 15th trump or a major arcana card in most traditional tarot decks. According to White, the devil is standing on an altar. In his left hand, the devil holds a great flaming torch, inverted towards the earth. The staff of the magician becomes the torch of destruction in the hand of the devil. A reverse pentagram is on his forehead, representing the opposite of light and good, as represented with the spirit upright pentagram. I mean, I'm just saying, all the 15 surrounding this event just so happens to be the devil tarot card. Let's take a look at that real quick, though. Let me show you guys that. So this stuff is real. This stuff is serious. 15 tarot card. This is all a part of the deep dive. We like to go to Scroogle Images here. Look at this. The 15 tarot card. There goes the flaming torch. The flaming torch reminds me of the Statue of Liberty, too. Whenever I see that, you know, Statue of Liberty, Sol Invictus, that's another conversation, but I just thought I'd mention it. Notable mention. But yeah, there goes the pentagram. This is the 15 tarot card. Interesting, right? Yeah. So let's see. I'm taking a look at my notes here just so I won't be rambling all over the place. We talked about the 15s. Oh, yeah. So let's get to another point I wanted to make out here. So you had to be toxinated in order to go to this event, right? I looked up the safety guidelines for this, for the concert. Let's see. A printed copy of a negative Scam-19 test result or proof of full toxination will be required to attend Astroworld Festival 21. All patrons must also comply. I just can't stand that word. Must also comply with the Astroworld Festival fan health commitment. Now, there's even conditions as to how they define someone who is fully toxinated. Let's see. Patrons who are fully toxinated may show proof of full Scam-19 toxination instead of proof of a 19 test. Let's see. A person is considered fully toxinated 14 days after the second shot of Pfizer, Moderna, or a single shot of J&J. For example, the last possible date to get your second shot for entry on Friday, November 5th would be October 22nd. Yeah. So, and this is how they confuse you because they know they can't force people to do this. So up here it says, let me see, let me point this out to you. A printed copy of a negative Scam-19 test result or proof of full toxination will be required. So now a few lines down, please note that toxination is not required to attend Astroworld Festival. So, I mean, you can definitely take the test and get out of this, but yeah, some people don't go that far to even understand that there, you know, if you wanted to attend this event, that you could just show a test. But, you know, that's just hearsay. Who knows? But the point of bringing this up is because I think these events that occurred at this festival are related to the Tox Zone. Now, notable mention here. They were offering free tickets to this event to anybody who were toxinated. Here's an article from a local news station in Houston, ABC 13. Yeah, just so happened to be 13. There goes that number again. Houstonians toxinated at NRG Park could win free tickets to highly anticipated local events. I'm going to refresh this because there's a thumbnail right here. I don't know why it won't pop up, but I want you to see it. I'm going to refresh it. It only pops up for a second. See it? So Astroworld was one of the events, but I guess because this article is old, it won't stay up anymore. But anyway, I brought this up because this is to show that this was an incentive for young people to go to this concert. Like, that is just so unfair, just playing on people's ignorance. But look, Tickets from the following events will be awarded to lucky Houstonians selected from the random drawings. So Houston Texans, Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, 21 Nutcracker Market, Monster Jam, Disney on Ice, 22 Boat Show, 22 Houston Auto Show, Astro's giveaways. So let's see. According to Harris County Judge Lena Hildago, one of the concerts available in the raffle is the highly anticipated 21 Astroworld Festival. So yeah, get toxinated at Energy Park today. So people actually won tickets to this event just for being toxinated. So the connection I'm trying to make here with this toxone is that I'm thinking maybe this could be proof. And I'm not even sure if I can say this on YouTube, but maybe this could be proof that once they flip that switch to activate certain frequencies in our environment, they can make people drop dead in an instant. I'm thinking that's what happened here. Music portrays certain frequencies that can make you do things. And I'm going to just show you a couple clips to show you that, you know, there's artists in the industry that know this. They know that they can put a certain frequency within their music to make you do things. Off the top of my head, I can think about a lyric from Eminem, Sing for the Moment. He said, music can alter moods and talk to you, but can it load a gun up for you and cock it too? Well, if it can, the next time you assault a dude, just tell the judge it was my fault and I'll get sued. Yeah, because music can make you do things. They can make you feel whatever emotion they want you to feel at that moment. So I'm thinking this could be what happened at this concert. Let me look at my notes here, make sure I'm on track. So I showed you the toxone. Yeah, so I'm going to show you a couple clips from my personal Facebook here. Let's see. I'm going to rewind this. This clip right here is something that happened at the beginning of the concert before Travis Scott came to the stage. It just looked crazy demonic here. So take a look at this. I mean, would you look at that thing? That looks freaking scary. Like, that could be representative of either a dragon or the phoenix, you know, rising from the ashes that represents the New World Order overall, or, you know, just whatever god that they were sacrificing these souls to. I mean, come on. I'm just going to show you that again. Look how creepy this is. I'm just saying, like, Travis Scott is no stranger to demonic symbolism. He has loads of pictures where you can see him posing with the 666 hand sign, one eye symbolism. I mean, I could have put some of that in this video, but this video, we'd be here all night. So, yeah, we're not going to go through all that. But with this flaming dragon, oh, wow, look, I just paused this on here. This looks like a dragon. This reminds me of a ritual that you have to complete on one of the most recent Call of Duty games, where you have to be in a circle and sacrifice the souls to the dragon. I'm going to show that to you real quick, as a matter of fact. I'm going to show that to you. And then we're going to get to the frequency, the whole frequency thing. So, but look at this Call of Duty clip. This is from Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, where they're in the ritual circle. And you have to kill all the zombies, and all the souls go up to the dragon. So, take a look. Oh, hang on. How about we take a look at that? I didn't even notice that at first. Let's see. I'm gonna rewind that. Let's rewind. Sorry guys. Look at that. You see the gold on the computer? See the goat's head right here? It's crazy, right? Right on the computer screen. Yeah, so let's keep going. Sorry about that. I just had to show you that. I just noticed it. Okay. Now you see how everything is in a circle and the spirits are going up to the dragon. Yeah.
Undead enemy KIA.
So this puts me in the mindset of the whole Astroworld theme. You see how it received all the spirits, then it flew up into the air. It went out of this world. There's a whole space alien connection type thing. And then the crate that appears just so happens to be gold. So this kind of connects with the Travis Scott golden head that you see, on the Astroworld album cover. Back to the golden calf worship, and that goes back as far back as the Bible, the golden calf worship. So, yeah, that's that. So I'm gonna exit out of here. Here's another clip I wanted to show you that was on this Facebook post, guys. Look at this. Here's another clip from the concert where it looks like, with all the stuff that's happening, in the middle of all of this, it looks like Travis Scott really wasn't there. Like, maybe he was channeling whatever took hold of him during his concert, because he's just up here modulating or singing in a certain frequency while all of this chaos is happening in the crowd. This clip is kind of like, it kind of freezes a bit. My apologies, but let's see, I didn't really feel like finding another one, so it's the best I can do for now. But listen to the vocals that he's modulating while this happens. I mean, what's kind of strange to me is this. Look how he's standing kind of militant, like just straight up. He's probably swaying from left to right. Probably doesn't even remember this part of the concert. And it seems like he's looking right at the crowd. Like he's looking right at these people passing out. But hey. So I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here. Now, people passing out at concerts is nothing new. I mean, think about Michael Jackson concerts. There were people literally passing out in the front row when all he did was just stand there and look at the ceiling. People would just faint and pass out and scream because at the very sight of Michael Jackson. So what's different about this is that they had the taxone requirement, and it was originally reported that people were dying of cardiac arrest. So if you have been following the narrative of the taxone at all, you probably would have heard about all the professional athletes dying from heart attacks, after the taxone. And this would happen while they are practicing, exercising, preparing for a big game, or participating in the actual sport itself. I'm thinking what could be happening here is the adrenaline. The adrenaline that pumps through your blood when your heart begins to pump faster, and then it initiates whatever is in that toxon. I'm feeling like what might have happened at this concert is that particular frequencies within the music activated whatever is in the toxon. I think this just proved that at the push of a button, people can drop dead. And maybe that would become the new variant when they're actually ready to do this. Maybe this was the test run for it. I don't know. I mean, remember the 5th of November. So here's a clip of, if any of you remember the rapper Xxx Tentacion. He passed away not too long ago, but he did an interesting video talking about frequencies in music. He literally said music is frequency programming. I mean, our bodies are made of mostly water. And if you've ever looked up what certain types of music does to water particles, you would understand how music can influence you in certain type of ways. So just listen to this quick clip.
What is the point of music? What's the point of music? Niggas don't know. It's not always to have fun. It's not always to have fun. Sometimes it's to help people find themselves, because music is frequency programming. Music is frequency. What frequency are you being fed? I will hope motherfuckers, before they go pull some negative shit out this conversation, they pull this part of the conversation, and then see that I'm really actually helping people, bro. Let me be detailed. At 15 years old, I was doing sound engineering, so I was playing with frequency. I was playing with equalizers. Now, I think it's it's not a sonar wave, I forgot, it's like an alpha wave or a sonar wave or something like that. I figured out that hertz is to understand the frequency vibration, right? So there's kilohertz. There's hertz, kilohertz, megahertz, right? And then I think it's ultra hertz. If I play with those frequencies, right, I can target certain parts of the mind, target the frequency to go to certain parts of the mind, and I can literally, like, if I want you to astral project, right? You know what astral projection is? If I want you to astral project, or if I want you to go to sleep, or if I want you to go into a meditative state, I can make my music do that. These little niggas out here don't give a fuck enough to go into that science, bro. These little niggas ain't studying kilohertz, megahertz, and doing all this shit. These little niggas don't know how to equalize, compress, and do all this shit. And the ones that do, okay, maybe your music not good enough to where it got to where, or maybe you not real enough. Maybe your goal's not good enough. Sorry.
Yeah, that was it's a very interesting clip. I mean, just to think about all of this, music frequency is very real. They can make you feel whatever emotion they want. And in the heat of the moment, in the middle of a concert, how all these people rush the stage, soon as the frequency hit, I mean, come on. So we're still in the early stages of this event happening. So you're going to see the narrative change a couple times. I'm not quite sure which narrative they're going to stick with. They've even said that someone was walking around injecting people in the neck. I mean, there's an interview with a police officer that said, there was a confirmed case with one of the autopsies showing that they can see a neck prick mark or something like that. I mean, I don't know how they're going to spin it, but I'm telling you, with it happening in this day and age, it has to have something to do with the toxon. Yep. I could really go further. I can show you some pics. I can show you more dates, but I don't really want to make this video super long, but I just kind of wanted to give my 2 cents and just to see what you think about it. Cause this is quite funky. I mean, this smells of satanic ritual. And once these people sell their soul, they don't care about offering yours up to Satan. They don't care. They couldn't care any less. So whoever is going to benefit from the blood that was spilled at this concert, yeah, you're going to see them level up, because this was huge. And I honestly feel like there were more than 8 people who succumbed to the frequency war at this concert. I mean, just from the young man's testimony I played earlier, just from his eyewitness account, you know. Yep, so that's all I want to show. Thank you guys for listening. If you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. You know, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Welcome. You know, because in the world where the paranormal, well, the paranoia is uncool, we look at everything around here, you know? So let your mind wander. So that's all, folks, and I'm out.
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, you know, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, you know, help them get the help they need, you know. I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The City of Houston, HPD, Fire Department, you know, everyone to, you know, help us figure this out. So if you have any information, you know, please just contact your local authorities. Everybody continue to just keep your prayers. I mean, I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this just happening. And I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you guys updated and just keep you guys informed on what's going on. I love you all.
Quick edit here, guys. Thank you so much if you're still hanging around watching, but this video was not intended to give medical advice. I'm not a medical professional. You should always trust the CDC. Wink, wink. But yeah, these orders are coming directly from the top. These artists may not know what's going on at the moment or whatever. I mean, who knows? But clearly, Travis Scott has a history of inciting wild and erratic behavior at his performances. So this isn't really anything new. But the circumstances surrounding this particular event just raises more eyebrows. So this video was intended to spark conversation about the situation. So again, thank you so much for watching, and be the change you want to see. I'm out.